Miss Mitchell, what do you think? Have you ever gone back to an ex?
No, I don't think so.
Can you do that?
No.
Why not?
No.
Wow, the noise was sounding. Alright guys, welcome back to another edition of Reality Check right here on Reality Entertainment TV. And today is yet another topic we're about to discuss. And I have, as always, very interesting guests, gorgeous young, pretty women, and the guy this time. And I will introduce them just in a bit. But before that, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to get notified once we upload the content, and make sure you like and share our content. I'll be right back in a jiffy to introduce the topic and my wonderful guests. Stick around. Alright guys, welcome back. Yet still here on Reality Entertainment TV, and I'm still Chooks, Reality Check with Chooks, and today I have a very wonderful topic. It's interesting, and I'm sure you all want to know what we want to talk about. I have in the house very interesting people as always. I have Leah, you all know her. I have Muna, I have Sparkling, I have Andrea, and then I have Mitchell joining us. Mitchell, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Alright guys, today we're discussing, like I said, something very spectacular. And guess what? We are looking at going back to an ex. Should you or should you not? And I have these young men and women, this young man and women to look into that. And I'm glad I have more of the ladies, because I think this is somehow a feminine topic, right?
Going back to
somehow.
Yeah, I mean breakfast is for everybody.
No way.
They serve everybody breakfast. So, but I know why I have more women, because I want to look at it from the female perspective. The possibility of going back to someone that once served you breakfast, or someone that you once served breakfast. Is it ever possible to go back to an ex? Leah, I like starting from the right. It's too tough, right?
I don't do it plenty times.
Wow, plenty times. You've gone back to an ex.
The same person.
The same person.
Over and over again.
Wow, that must be.
This is emotional.
Was there really a breakup, or you guys just go on and come back?
Let me break up, let me go back.
Ah.
That's why
Is when you I don't know how to explain it, but it's easier for men to move on than for women. You know, most times in a relationship, a woman puts her all.
So how do you feel about that? For each time you've done that, do you regret it going back to him? Alright, I'll come back to you. I'll allow you to process it. Well, let's get to you. What do you think? Is it advisable
Yeah,
to go back and you could do that?
yeah. I've done it before.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
then
that's
it's cool.
interesting. So
I've done it.
how was it? What happened? Did it work?
Yeah, it worked. It worked. Actually, I don't left the guy.
Okay, it seems like every time it's the girl that left, that leaves, there's a possibility.
You know, most
come
times
back.
we coming back, it's not necessarily because he's the only guy.
Okay.
It could be that he's actually your first.
Okay.
We always find it difficult to let go of your first.
Okay.
So most times we go back.
Seriously, I don't relate.
Though it might be an individual difference though. But for me,
Most times women feel like this guy is going to change. They have that positive mindset. No matter, even if the guy is beating
And we do change.
her, they have this mindset that he's going to change, he's going
we
to
do
change
change.
until
And
he
at the
kills her.
Yeah, no. But we do change.
Which change? That's maybe 1%
APC?
No.
or 99%
Coming to the killing
of
part
the
of
time.
it, he changed. Actually, initially he was just beating. Now he killed.
99% of the time.
Alright, I'll get to you later.
oh my god.
I have Andrea. Andrea, what do you think? Going back to an ex, have you ever done that?
No,
Can you do that?
no, I don't think so. It's not realistic. Like, I ended a relationship because you did something or you have a certain flaw I cannot tolerate. Because you know they said everyone has their own flaw. Just pick one and be spraying anointing oil. If you cannot keep on doing that, then you bail. It's as simple as that. So what is the guarantee that if I come back to you, what I left will not repeat itself? I don't even want to find out. Just let me go.
Okay, so you don't think, along the line something can happen and, maybe he realized his mistakes and change and you guys can
He should change for another woman, not for me.
Wow, interesting.
Because when he wants to come back, my interest has changed. So you changing for the things I complained about, I don't remain the same. Like I can be like this
You
month
too have
and then
changed,
exactly
yeah.
I've changed and I like something else and I want something else for myself. So if you changed, it's for your good because you didn't change because of me.
Of course, change
It's
is
for your
constant.
good, exactly. So why come back to the person that made you change? I don't get.
That's a valid point. Miss Mitchell, what do you think? Have you ever gone back to an ex?
No, I don't think so.
Can you do that?
No.
Why not?
No.
Wow, your no is resounding.
No.
So do you mind? Why can't you go back to an ex? I want to know why.
You can't eat your cake and have it though. Seriously. And it's not even about going back. I'll not even find him attractive again. In fact, we can't do anything again.
The ship has sailed.
Sad.
The ship has
I'm
sailed.
telling you, I don't know. I can't go back to my ex. We broke up. Nothing more, nothing less.
So you can never, maybe
I can
begging, crawling, kneeling, buying you gifts, bought you a house.
That will
you
even
know.
make me more irritated.
Really?
Yes.
I'm telling you,
Don't
me
do
too.
that.
So once it's over, it's
It's
over.
over.
Go and sleep.
See,
Wow.
maybe if we're allowed to say some little story to spice of this.
You can, sure.
See, there's this guy that was, I don't think he was taking my side chick. Maybe if he's gonna watch this, boy, he's going to send. I don't know if he's taking me as side chick. Oh, I love this guy. I left Lagos. In fact, if my girlfriend watched this, you know that I left Lagos because of this guy. I went for vacation in Lagos. I left Lagos. I found out that this guy was using me as side chick. He hold me side chick. Just this time.
And you were thinking all this while you were the main chick.
I was thinking, it's not like he said he wasn't having anything to do with his girlfriend again, that I broke up. After everything was telling me, it's not that I don't love you. I love you, but I'm confused. I don't know if I should go for this girl or I should.
So he this time went back to his ex.
Yes, he went back. It's
Actually,
not like ex.
it wasn't
It's
an
not
ex.
ex. It wasn't like
She wasn't
his
an ex.
Okay.
They were
Okay.
still on.
Okay.
Why
He was
had
just
her.
lying to me. Just
Exactly.
understand.
No. And you really loved him.
I
what
just
point?
sweat for him. I lay calls on him. I tell him to not that ex. It's not even better for both of you. And the thing, seriously, I didn't work though. I don't know. It was
Really?
after some days, some months, the boy came back to me that he loves me, that I should give him a chance. When I went for something in Port Harcourt, he saw me. I don't know, maybe I was entering his eye again. Now I'm always pretty. I was entering his eye. He was telling me how much he loves me, he wants us back. That if I give him opportunity again, in fact, the whole stuff was.
So you don't feel he
irritating.
was honest? You don't think he's honest?
Which honest?
Alright.
He has broken the trust already
I'm
now.
telling you, and the whole stuff was irritating. I can't even go down with somebody like that again. In fact, we cannot do anything again.
Oh.
Even if he's giving me millions, it's not like I don't like money, but we can't do
You take his
anything.
million, but you won't go back.
I
to
will
him.
go back.
Exactly.
Wow.
Alright, Mr. Ugo, Sparkling. We have all these ladies, heard their opinion. Leah and Mona agreed they can go back to an ex. Mitchell and Andrea said no, they can't. Now, I want to ask you: have you ever been in a situation where a relationship that failed for you? You guys kind of found a way to make it happen again. Have you gone back to an ex or have an ex gotten back to you?
Actually, no. I've not gone back to an ex. Neither have an ex came back to me. But
Can you?
I don't think I can
You
because
can't go back to an ex.
I know I don't think so because it depends. Well, but
What if an ex comes back to you?
hmm,
Maybe a girl that you once loved, and maybe something happens. Maybe she left you thinking she found something better.
Yeah.
You really like this girl, and then along the line, her relationship didn't work out, and she's trying to come back. And deep down you have real affection for this girl. What would you do? Will you consider her?
never.
Never.
You know why?
Thank you.
Because in my mind I will be
Confirmation.
thinking she's actually explored.
Tested so many guys.
You understand?
Mm.
She's gone out and now she now realize maybe I am
I'm
the
the best
person
for
that.
her.
No matter how much you love that person, that thing will keep on
telling you.
ringing
It's a
in your
no,
head
no for me.
subconsciously.
You understand? Because if actually, maybe as you said, that maybe I like her, I like a lot of things about her, and she left me. You understand? Of course, the moment she left, I was pained, and maybe somehow I got healed. She has nothing remaining here.
Exactly.
Even if you come back, maybe a changed person, better version of herself, all is rubbish to me.
All
To
right.
me, but to me, I think anybody coming back to me was probably he or she have gone to the street and found out that nobody's like me, oh, I'm better. Do you understand? This guy is good. It's just that I was foolish not to see.
What if that's
Do you
not the
understand?
case? What if he just went out there and processed everything and he's like, I made a stupid mistake. This girl was nice to me. She was.
You should take it
was-
to
Actually, yeah,
Jagode,
yeah.
or you should take it to
Oh,
Shodi.
she
I
might
don't
actually
care.
come back thinking maybe she made a
Seriously.
terrible mistake, maybe leaving me alive. Now she's not coming back to finish, maybe to kill me. No. You
So
can't
he
work
will
like
tell you that I want to
that's
pity
it.
her. To me, I see it as pity. And even if I go back to the guy, I'm pitying the person. So I don't like pitying people in relationship.
But you know,
Like God is like
Mr.
God.
Shooks, you know that going back to an ex, if it happens as the my colleague here said, it will never be the same as before.
Yes.
It can't. It
What
can't
if,
be
what
the
if,
same.
be
yes,
interesting.
it might
You'll
not
be
be the
scared of
same.
the
What if it's
person.
better?
It can't get better.
You can never be
not?
so sure.
Why not?
Ah.
Why not?
You can't be
Okay,
so
because
sure.
Okay, now I think the three of you are in the same ship. Let me come back to this very ship.
Okay.
This is a different ship. Leah and Nina. I think maybe you guys need to convince Mitchell, Andrea, and Ugo here. Both of you have had experiences when you've had to come back to an ex,
Yeah.
and the result or the outcome, was it disastrous? Did you regret it?
No, I didn't regret it.
Leah, can you
But why
answer
did you
if regret it?
leave?
No,
Exactly.
Mr.
If
Chief,
you
she
don't-
said she didn't
she
regret
wasn't
it.
in
How
the
did it?
right-
How
why
did
did
it?
you
I would like to
leave?
know
Why
how
did
did
you
it?
Okay, you guys
Yeah.
are talking about living for months. What if a situation where you guys just
I
break
say
up?
months.
Like they
Still
come back.
living forever or some months.
Like
They
for
come back.
months, coming back after some months,
Okay.
maybe after some months of exploring, of meeting some other guys or some other girls. I'm talking about a situation where you break up after a week, you get back together.
That's what I'm
These
saying.
ones
That,
are
that was a
children
breakup. You broke up.
now.
So
and
what
you-
I'm saying, most times,
That's
wait,
not
excuse me,
breakup.
I know you guys broke up
Most
again, Abi.
times,
That's
wait,
just
most
That is breakup.
times,
That's not breakup.
most of these things happens with age. Sometimes when it happened to me, I was very little.
Okay.
Yes.
You
I
didn't
was
go into
little.
relationship when you're little now.
What are you saying? How old are you
So
going into a
some people go
relationship?
into a relationship and maybe
It happens. Some secondary schools are in
young and then-
relationship.
yeah.
So it happened to me. I
It's
think
not
it's
advisable, guys, but maybe if you find yourself in that position, okay.
Of course, it's not advisable.
18, you're an adult. But most times 18, depending on how emotional you are or emotionally attached you are,
Yeah.
you
Probably
get,
different.
Yeah, you seem to have the same experience. You know, you enter a relationship.
you can be,
No, see,
If
I have one question before you continue.
Okay.
Please, that your ex you went back to. What happened? You guys are now ex again, right?
yeah.
Simple. You can continue.
But did you regret it?
I didn't regret it.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay, Leah.
There's something called people when it comes to emotions, people are different. I can say that I love too hard.
Okay.
You know.
Like you love too much.
I've gone back to an ex that actually cheated, like it was confirmed. If I found out, like it was in my face, you know. But I still went back after he begged.
Why did you
after
do that?
everything. I don't know. I just love this person.
Wow, that's true love. That's true love.
It's not that, because when it fades away, it's my emotions speaking. You know, women, like I said before, women have to live emotionally before they can live physically.
Okay.
It takes time for some women to live, for women that love the hardest, for women that have emotional issues and all. It takes time for them to live emotionally before they live physically. And once they end up living emotionally, you've passed, because once you've left emotionally,
You ain't going back again.
nothing with the guy
That
will
is the
talk.
main breakup.
They-
That is the main.
That's the
That is
main
not
breakup
even
now.
the talk.
Do you know,
Because
like,
this is the main breakup.
Yeah,
You understand? Like me, I keep giving the guy chance. If the guy keep fucking about, keep giving him chance. You understand? But once I break up with you,
serious
I'm done.
breakup. That's the
Serious
end.
breakup.
Like,
Like
that's children play now. I don't want again. Next week you come back.
But
Come
it's
back.
breakup. It's breakup. Like what I mean is breakup. You cease off of communication with this person. You try to withdraw from him, but you find out at the end of the day, just the emotions, like she said.
still
That's the
there.
main,
It's still
that's the main
there.
breakup. The main breakup
See,
is
for me,
you have
I
broken.
can really like
That's
someone
breaking up
and still
now.
break up with the person.
So
Why
how is
I-
a breakup for you? A real breakup. How does it happen? What do you, how
Like what
do
you said, I cease communication with you. I didn't break up with you because I fell out of love with you. I broke up with you because there are some things I
You
need
guys
that
can work out.
that you
Can't
don't
work.
have. Not because I don't like. I love easily. Like you can just smile at me and I'm heads over
I'm in
here.
love
Like
with you already.
it's blowing me like fufu.
Feet touch my back is wet already.
It can happen, yes. But
See, once I'm in love, seriously.
like that's it. Like I will love you.
I'm off.
Exactly. I'll break up with you and I'll be crying. Like you'll be wondering so much. Like say person die, but I'm the one that broke up. It happens. But once I decide that your tenure is over, bros.
Next
It's
election.
over. Next election,
Can never
please.
go back.
I can never go back because
actually.
yeah.
You know when you're in love like this, you see the guy's chat, you go and check, you reply him. You understand? When you're in love, you're still going on and on and on and on. But once I'm broke up, your chat might be for like 3 days, 4 days, I'll reply you. You understand? I don't know the way you guys see break up. I might give a guy time, chance, or maybe for some time I will go back to him to know if he have changed or not. But my own broke up is totally, we will have nothing in common again. But once I'm off
Let's
with
date
you
again.
emotionally, nothing.
Okay, now let me bring this very hard question. It's gonna be hard, a little bit out of line, but I'm going to ask it. Is there a possibility of you broke up with someone? You know, you guys once loved, had intimacy and all that. Is there a possibility that you guys might see each other again? You guys are no longer dating, and there could be an occurrence, a happenstance.
Thank you.
You know,
I wanted to say that a friend of mine happened to a friend of mine. She's
Okay.
currently married to her ex. They dated in the university. They broke up. NYC, she had a boyfriend. He had his own girlfriend,
Girlfriend,
which
yeah.
we know. She went to Abuja, they met. It started all over
Sorry
again. They're currently married and they're happy. So it works. It happens. Especially if you so much love that person.
at that point,
There's always something you love in someone that you cannot see in another person.
okay.
No matter how hard you try to move on, it always keeps coming back to you.
You know, in that case.
The question
in
is,
that case,
can you go
remember-
back to an ex?
No.
Yes.
In that case, you remember what she did that was before she even served. You know, they were young. You understand now? Maybe then now a lot of things.
That's the whole talking about. Doesn't matter. At least they got back.
Maybe it's not because they got tired of each other. Maybe career, you know, kind of things might have come in between them, and now they move.
And it doesn't break up at least.
I cannot say
You
yes
still a
to that
breakup.
question because I've never experienced it. I need to experience it to actually say yes, I
You've not
can.
experienced
Going back to an ex.
An ex, okay.
No.
You
So
understand?
there is no,
That's the
even
truth.
if I understand what your logic
What you just
is,
said.
what you just said now, I've never experienced it, so I cannot relate to going back to them and why I should. I've always been, once it's done, it's done.
It's done.
So until I do, if I can now come on the yes side.
You know, sometimes I say, if I break up with someone or someone breaks up with me, I say, I will never talk to you again. I'll block you on Facebook. I'll block you on
Use your
Instagram.
hand
I'll
and
block you
block everything.
I
everywhere.
used to block
Okay.
when I wasn't matured. Do you understand? Not now again. You
Okay.
see me, I will see you. You see me glowing, looking beautiful. Do you understand? I'll be entering your eye again. Do you understand what I'm saying? I will never block you. You'll be there and be seeing me. I'll be green and
Let me ask. I want to put this to Leah. You know, Leah, you seem to be the one that you've had an experience.
Yeah.
You know, you've had a breakup, gone back to the same guy
Over and over.
over and over again.
Yeah.
You understand? So I want to ask, what keeps you going back to him?
Love.
Like, I mean, I know it's love. You love this guy, but is there an attribute? Is there something about him that makes you want to go, or is it that you can't move on, or you can't find any other person to love?
There are so many people. Am I ugly?
No, you're beautiful,
No.
baby.
There are even people, better people, people
beautiful.
who even get money pass, people that look good, you know, even more than
Why do you keep going back?
maybe knows how to be.
love. You know, when I remember the whole memories we shared, the whole fights, and sometimes when we fight, like serious arguments, we end up laughing at the end, and that's how we just.
Is there a possibility of what Mitchell said? Like maybe you enjoy his company, maybe his sexual prowess. Could that be a reason why a lady wants to go
No.
back to a guy?
It's not even about anything sexual now.
Okay, so it's about
just- I enjoy
the
his
memories you
company.
guys had.
We have a lot in common. I don't know. It's
So at the point of breaking up with him, what happens to all these things you guys have in common?
at the point of breaking
Yeah,
up.
that point where you guys break up.
I want to say something. I'm sorry. Do you know the way you guys see breakup? Because my own kind of definition of breakup is someone that will be torturing you emotionally. You will talk to him, you will take it days to reply. You treat you as if you are nobody. You call him, will tell you that he will call you back. Are you trying to tell me after we broke up with that kind of person, I'll still go back to him? Do you know what? Is it that kind of children breakup? I'll not talk to you again. I'll not talk to you again. Don't ever in your life call me again. Is it that kind of breakup you guys need? Because I don't understand. But someone that actually dealt my emotion. Oh God.
I think like
I don't think.
Leah said she loves hard or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe her own kind of breakup is different.
But I'll still come back to
Okay, so for Leah, even if you guys break up and it takes guy months to like actually rekindle, you go back.
Yeah.
Or is it 1 week? Like months.
No.
So it's something like weekly something. Maybe like 2
What was the
weeks,
maximum?
1 week.
Your
What's the
breakup,
max?
what's the
Yes.
maximum? What's the longest time?
The
you
longest time
stayed?
you guys have stayed
Remember?
broken up, yeah.
3 months.
out of the ship.
That's enough time.
It's quite
And you guys went back.
It's an individual difference.
Wow.
It worked for her,
Leah is
and
a
she
love
loves
goddess.
it.
You see,
Like-
like I said earlier.
I'm low-key envying you
If I just
somehow.
fall small like this,
Yeah.
like once the emotional, once I've just there's small things you just do, I'll just leave. I'll not come back. And you'll be surprised. She's not picking. I thought she would come.
So this guy keep going back to. Are you guys still dating?
Don't ask me that question.
I'm perfect because I want to know like
Actually, that question
If-
is a very nice
if
It's
question.
very nice.
Yeah,
I want to
because
know
It's nice.
if you handled it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if you handled it or if you are still in the process. Like I want to know. Like you just said something that once you're out, you're out. What I observed that this guy knows you always come back. So maybe he will try to, act up and all that, knowing
And
that
say
yeah,
she will
because
always
you
come
love
back,
her.
that type of thing.
You understand? So I'm asking, is it
Like
still?
I said,
Are you still
if
going
leave
back?
emotionally until the person leaves emotionally? Until the lady
Okay, I
leaves
just want to
emotionally.
see right now.
So now you're still, you've not left emotionally.
Why are you asking me personal questions?
No.
Wait,
See,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah, it's as
understand.
if you are attacking.
She was. I think if she break up with this guy, she would try to be attaching her emotion to another person. So she'll be breaking up small, stage by
Once
stage.
you kill emotionally,
She wants to kill the emotion.
that moment when you
Do
remember
understand?
everything, the good times, it won't even move
She
you.
wants to build another
Okay,
one with another guy.
guys, this
Then
brings
she'll
the
now
question.
move out.
This brings
immediately.
the question. We're talking about going back to an ex. Of course, going back to an ex, for someone to be an ex, there must have been a breakup.
Yeah.
Now, we just made mention of emotional breakup and all that. Because first thing is to tell someone, it's over, I'm done. But most time you find out that you can still have, like here, you can still be emotionally attached to the person. Now the question is, at what point do you kill that emotion? Because I believe the actual breakup is when you're able to kill that emotion. Like, I can see this person, you guys can sit down and chat, talk, eat, and you don't really have an emotional connection anymore. So what happens at that point when the emotion is gone?
I don't think
I think I should have
you don't
built
have
another with
control
another
over
person.
that. I don't think you
Yeah.
have
It
control
just
over
comes
that.
on
It
its
just comes like I said, I can be madly in love with you and still break up with you. My emotion is still there, but I don't want to do anything with you. Yes.
Well,
So I'm
when you
not
say
in
emotion is
charge.
still there, how do you mean?
I still love that person. I don't hate the person. I didn't break up with you because I hate you.
Okay.
I just broke up with you because the flaw you have, I cannot tolerate it.
Okay.
I have to be with someone I can tolerate his flaw. Every human being gets. So just choose the one where you go free handle. So that do us part is a serious game. It's not child's play.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
So I can love you, but I cannot handle your flaw. So what I'll do for you is tell you have this flaw. If you can work on it, good. If you cannot work on it, there will
I like
be a
that. So
woman.
if you can work on it, assuming you guys broke up and he left and works on that flaw and actually overcomes it.
My
is it
subconscious will
possible?
still be saying he might go back.
So you can't go back.
So I can't go back because humans like research. I research on human beings a lot. Sorry, but research has taught me that so many things happen subconsciously. If the guy changed because of you, that is a no-no. Because if you annoy him to a certain point, that thing he changed because of you, he will go back. And there's nothing you can do about it. Example, I know a guy that he loves to smoke. But the girl he started dating, she doesn't like people that smoke. And he really likes the girl. So he stopped smoking. But when she did something that really offended him, he went back to smoking, knowing fully well, and he was now doing it in front of her. The love for her did not die, but because she has annoyed him, that habit dug itself up from wherever he dumped it, and came back to
Or maybe it could be
reality.
just him trying to, let her know that he's pissed. It might not
Ugh.
be.
Trust
Guys
me.
could do that, maybe. And I think
when
it's
he's
one of the
always
effective.
pissed to keep on smoking.
Exactly.
point.
So
Just make you
why?
understand that
Maybe that's
you-
more
See the point.
Relax.
It makes him. So why did he stop it? He should choose a woman that loves men that smoke, because your woman doesn't
You
like.
can't tell the house what to do.
Ugh.
You can't tell the house.
That's
what
the point.
to do.
You know, men are less
What you
emotional
love
in
about
relationships
that?
than women. You know, women go into relationship with
Everything.
they
Yeah.
want.
Men are very logical,
What makes you
transactional,
men dumb?
even.
What makes you think men dumb? Men.
No, I
They're
said
very few
more. I said
men.
women.
Only few.
Okay, more women.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I understand
So
what
now
you
it
mean.
is easier for men to maybe break up and not go back to an ex than women, from what I've seen them saying here. You know, like let's say that emotional part of it, that's what draws her back to her ex. Which means if I phantom it in my head and we are done.
Okay, example.
You know, so no emotional anything attached anywhere.
Okay, more example. A guy that beats his woman. The first time he beats, he will say sorry. He will
keep
buy
on doing
flowers, do everything. He knows she does not like being beaten, but he will stay a while and not beat.
Yeah.
But when she annoys him to a point, he will beat again. So that is why I do not like people that say, I want to change because of you. Don't do that around
Don't
me.
change because
Don't change because of
Don't
me.
change because
Change
of
because
just
you
because want to
understand
change.
that
They need
thing
to
you are
change.
doing is not good for you, not because of me and you.
Yeah.
So I cannot go back to an ex that has a flaw I do not like.
You know, that's
Because if he remembers me now, he'll be like, hey, Andra did not like this, let me do something about it.
Something.
Because Andra did not like it, not because he understands that it is not good for him. Because I can never tell you I'm not comfortable with this if it's not going to be good for you.
Okay, that's true.
Exactly. I tolerate a lot of things, a lot. Like I can look at you,
So,
be fooling around.
I think we've established the argument here. Mitchell, Andra said they can never on any occasion, whatever reason,
It's
go
not
back
like
to an ex.
it's not like
Are you changing your
no.
opinion?
There's something.
Okay.
No. Yes,
There was
she
something
can
you asked.
actually
There was
change.
something you asked.
We
her.
grow every day.
Yeah,
you know.
no, that's the point.
You might leave somebody for a certain year, and then maybe you see the person in Canada. Oh, the
And you have a
physical whatever
fresh
change, and
affection again.
so he will be entering your eye. Both of you will be entering my eye. You understand?
You know, okay,
You
sorry to
might
question. I
want
wanted to
to-
ask the question earlier. Is it possible to I asked the question earlier. I wanted to ask the question earlier. Can you be in a place where you had sex with an ex?
Is
You're
it?
thinking about seeing him again and it's entering your eye. Is it
Same
possible?
ex
that one is a
remain the same ex,
possibility.
like
It's a
this.
possibility.
Sex
That one can
it's
happen.
completely different from having a
That one
relationship.
can
It's just
happen.
sex.
But no,
I was excited. My whole hormones was hooray, hooray. It will happen, and that's it. Doesn't mean I want you back.
It doesn't mean that you love him.
No, it doesn't
No,
mean I want
that
you
one
back.
can
It's
actually
just
happen.
sex. It's just the hormones doing hooray, hooray
I
at that
don't
moment.
think,
You know.
if I break up with the same ex that is living in the same place, I've known him for long, he didn't change, he didn't make millions or billions. If I see him, I'll be
You really
still-
like money, like you said.
Thank you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He didn't work on his shape, his body stature, making money on anything. He's maybe still living in one room apartment. I'll still see him and get that with him. No, it should be something that
So you're trying to say that definitely you can actually go back to your ex.
I can go back if there is anything, any change. Do you
Mitchell,
understand?
you
So
can go
that's
back
it. She
to
can
an
actually go back.
Sweet. Calm down.
Yeah, with us
I don't know if you
now.
guys understand.
I think you should come to this shit. After shift. I don't know what you're doing there. Andra,
Like
you
I
Andra,
said, I've not
problem.
experienced it, so I cannot say yes.
Okay, maybe I should-
That's why I'm
maybe I should
saying
do
no.
that.
Okay, what is sleep with that ship?
That's why I'm
That-
saying
that's-
no. I've not
Are you
experienced
sure you're not
it,
in
so
the
until
wrong
I do before I can say yes.
Trust me, you go back.
All right,
I'm
guys.
telling you,
All
we're
right,
doing
guys.
this
So,
very
I
Until I
think-
do, until I
I think
do.
it has been an interesting moment, talking about this very topic, going back to an ex. It's good to have shared opinions, diverse opinions. Like Leah here, whose fragile heart has been messed with often. I need to see that guy.
house is
She loves hard. She loves hard, and she believes you can go back to an ex as long as the emotion is still there. Muna also seems to agree with her. This is a ship. I don't know if I will target the right ship. Then here on my left, I have a different ship.
I know you have something wrong. I know you have something with me. Wherever you see me must be the wrong shit.
Can
You
say
know,
that?
I don't know why.
I have Mr. Ugo here that believes you can't go back to an ex. And even if an ex tries to come back to him, that's not gonna happen. Then I have Andrea, the boss lady Andrea. Andrea, like, you know, like this power lady.
I swear.
I'm done. I mean, nobody's doing any shit again. So Andrea said, no way, no ex, no going back. Then I have Michelle too, who seems not to be so sure. You know, Michelle is like there because earlier she was saying you can go back, and now
I'm only saying if the ex could build itself. Understand?
okay, there's a
Financially,
possibility.
physically.
Gross.
So if he makes more money, all right, guys, let's have your reaction in the comment section. What do you think? Can you, the audience, the viewer watching us, can you go back to an ex? Wants to know what you think. Do you think it can ever happen? And if you've had an experience, you can still share with us. Don't forget, you're still here on our platform, Reality Entertainment TV. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share what you are watching right now that I'm certain you enjoy. And then make sure you stick around next week for another edition of Reality Check with Ibe Chicks. Till next week, see you guys and thank you, gorgeous ladies and
Gentleman.
Man.
Thank you for that. Thank you, ladies.
guys. See you next week. Bye.